wow, man. It looks like Tian Lang and Ragdoll are ultimately the biggest ones. Stoic, tell me how you feel about a Ragdoll pre-ban.
Why? You know, I can't help but look at this and just be like, what? Why are you, you know, whatever. It is what it is. So Diligent doesn't want to see the Ragdoll happen here. That's cool. Sekhmet's going to be the first pick. Monkey God clearly saying he wants that turn 1. Sekhmet hits the table. We see the Wool Young. This is aggressive. You know what? I like this coming out of Monkey God because this is exactly what I needed to see from him, that he's trying to be aggressive. So we see the Sekhmet, turn 1 playstyle. Speed lead coming out of the Wool Young. We're being paired up with the Chung Pong as well.
Yeah, the Wool Young is brand new. We haven't seen that come out from Monkey God just yet. So this is definitely something very aggressive and potentially something that Diligent wasn't prepared to see from him.
Yep. So I think Diligent's draft right now screams Allura in this last pick, because that's just a demanding turn 1 holding turn, Diligent taking the lead if he does bring that here. Obviously, we're seeing a lot of up to turn 2, so a sudden change in pace is going to be hitting Monkey God's draft here when it comes to this Fire Monkey King and Douglas. Douglas already looking like the band.
Bringing the Dougie. It's exactly what this game needed. It's the Dougie. Yeah, he could solo.
So I feel like Fire Monkey King says that he knows Allura is coming in for last, so he goes with that. I think this is a great pick right there. Drops in a Masha, highly volatile, up against either one of those picks there, whether it's the Douglas he lets through, the Fire Monkey King that lets through. I do think he gets rid of the Douglas, though.
I think he does.
But I think Masha's excellent.
But that's the question. Is it are you comfortable enough with the other 4 that you let the Douglas through? I think not. We'll see if Diligent knows something we don't. But to me, I think it's a Masha and a Douglas ban, or maybe even a Wedget and a Douglas.
Yeah, I think you ban out the Wedget. You want to remove that 24 speed lead that's out here as well. So I can't help but think that's what happens.
Oh, I wish I didn't call that. I wish it was the Wedget.
Yeah. We knew the Douglas was going to get banned out here. The Masha is kind of surprising. Not surprising at the same time. We know it's highly volatile. We know it's a lot of damage. We know that is what's going to hurry the matchup for Diligent if the Masha was able to go through and you know, execute what he needs to do. But I do think Diligent's looking pretty safe right now, in my opinion.
He is looking pretty good. Let's see if Monkey God can shake that up. Opts to use the skill 3 and gets the increased cooldown time on the Light Ivor, who, and more importantly right now, the reduction of the attack bar, because she was looking like she was about ready to go before that Chung Pong made his move.
Yeah, beautiful reset going on to the Chung Pong, then the provoke on top of the Wool Young, who is going to be the healer. A little bit of damage coming towards, looking for a defense break on the Fire Monkey, not landing it though.
Yeah, great glance, very effective glancing to make these defense breaks a little bit harder to land. Will he go for it? He does, and he's rewarded.
Yeah, gets a little bit of damage going on to the Wool Young. We still have more defense breaks to land with this Light Eivor not landing. I don't think Light Eivor's landed a single defense break in her time being up there.
No, she hasn't. Not entirely her fault. She spent a lot of the game under glancing so far, so we'll see if she can kind of better that ratio over the coming turns here. But yeah, Diligent definitely has his target, wants to eliminate the Wool Young, and he's just going to keep making some progress. Finally, the defense break, she's bringing that ratio up.
Yeah, going with the skill too, which I think is the right decision instead of confirming the kill there. But, you know, maybe confirming the kill was the right way to go. We do have a 3rd skill available. Is that going to be enough to remove a unit from the field here? And not just yet. I think the provoke needs to happen on the Chung Pong, knowing that you've got a unit that can take down the Wool Young.
Oh, didn't want to waste the damage,
Still fine.
maybe. Still fine, but I did like your suggestion of doing some soft CC on the Chung Pong, so that. But you know, now that we see that he doesn't have turns, I think I lost track of the turn count, so I think that ended up being the right call.
Probably. Now that's a little bit of damage coming towards this Fire Monkey. Fire Monkey King, he's defense broken, but he's able to heal himself up with that 2nd skill. Nice provoke defense break going out onto the Chung Pong as well. More damage coming towards this Fire Monkey King. Juno, I think, is primed and ready to take care of this Fire Monkey King right here, and it is. That's the additional damage to finish it off there. Monkey King had a little bit of a big, little bit, but a big reaction to losing that unit there, and I think that kind of was the nail in the coffin, and there you have it. Diligent for the round 1 victory.
Diligent putting a point on the board quickly, the former champion. up against Monkey God. Is he might be aiming to do that 3-0 repeat to shut down Monkey God. And it's funny, Stoic, that is the coolest part about these regional cups, is seeing the players' reactions to me. He had the same reaction we did as soon as he lost that unit. He was like, and that's it. It's over as soon as the Meiho Wang went down.
Yeah, he was really hoping it was going to live that the first skill from the Juno, but I didn't see that happening with the defense break, and we know how well Diligence units are ruined. We knew that was going to be a lot of additional damage coming towards that via Monkey King, and it did away with it for sure. We got the Light 84 finally getting pre-banned here, and the Light Monkey King getting pre-banned.
Worth it, to be honest. I think that unit has had a great showing today. It just gets so many turns. Like, even though it's after everybody moves, you don't expect it to get that many turns.
Yeah, very interesting to see so much priority on the segment, but to no surprise as well, this is one of the units that Monkey God does draft a lot. We've got Chung Pung getting drafted as well. Wajet's going to make his way back to the field, but not alone, though. It's going to be coming to the field with a Raccoony.
Yeah. Bring in the Raccoony. So now he's got quite a bit of sustain between the Wedgeat and the Raccoony. I love that he's thinking about a Veramos, but it's not the time. Maybe in a little bit.
Well, Young's going to get some more action, though. Interesting. So we're locking in another speed lead is what we're trying to do here with the Gianna as well. Gianna, I think Gianna's a great pick. I think Gianna fits here just fine, but I do think we need one more speed lead. If this is your draft, we need one more speed lead coming out of Monkey God.
Yeah, something to make sure that he's still got a little extra speed on top. The Wool Youngs is great, but we want one just in case it gets banned out.
Interesting. I did not think we were going to see a Juno. I thought we were going to see a Water Ryu more coming out of Diligent here. And we know how good that unit is in Diligent's hand. We know how well that unit is ruined up as well. He's banning out Miles. I mean, I've never seen a confirmed Miles ban more than that when you lay down a Douglas.
It is a loud Miles ban, though it may be bait. You know, he could be thinking 2 steps ahead here. He's like, oh, he thinks I'm going to ban Miles, so instead I'm going to ban his Wedgeat or his Raccoony. You know? Yeah, it's 2 steps ahead. Didn't get the monster right, but we got the 2 steps ahead.
Yes, we did. Now, the Juno getting banned out, I think that's still okay. I don't think that's the unit that's going to absolutely devastate. Oh my god, I do think Miles will be a problem.
I actually think Miles is going to tear it up. I do think that Miles is
going to tear it up too.
We'll see. Because I said he was
resisted.
thinking 2 turns ahead, but I didn't say it was right. So we'll see what happens. Oh,
he resisted. This is not how you want to start a match off, and this is the trouble of bringing a Sekhmet and prioritizing it, especially as a first pick as well, where Sekhmet not staying true here. Neither is the Gianna. Gianna not even getting bombs off as well, which is pretty devastating for Monkey God.
Oh yeah, and he did save that skill 3 from Gianna for the Wedgeat. Holy heavens to Betsy, what is that damage? That was 2 hits. It was two glances from the Miles. Put Chung Pung that low, dude.
That's what Miles does, and that's the craziest thing about that. Well, it's going to be stunned up now, so he's trying to keep that unit back as soon as possible. Diligent is on the back foot. He is down a unit right now.
Yeah, that's his. Look at, he's got his thinking face on. He's thinking about it. He knows this is a dangerous position. That's a miss from Sekhmet. Jot it down. She's not 100% today.
Yeah, that is true. Looking for a Provoke. Provoke does land on top of the Gianna. No additional turns coming at it. This is a well-behaved Raccoony.
Yeah, I know, actually. The Raccoony has really just been chilling this game. Looking
for a reset. Reset does land on top of the Cigar, too.
Here comes, you can put another bomb, and you can just feel relaxed, because the Raccoony, well, that's interesting. Cool. Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. That was a little confusing right there. This is not over.
No,
Raccoony's got to keep pumping himself up.
Yes, it's so funny to say that it's not over, but it is genuinely not. Look at this, Miles. What do we say? What do we say? If anybody could do this, it's Miles Raccoony. Dude. This is the biggest partnership in the entirety of the meta for the last couple seasons.
Ooh, nice additional turn. Bomb is going to be landing here.
And Raccoony can't cleanse it. That's the biggest part. Can't cleanse it right now.
Confirmed.
He needs a proc into a boost. Didn't get it. So Miles actually could be dead to this bomb. Was this
Oh, Miles is totally dead. Wow.
Yeah.
Monkey God getting a round 2 victory on Diligent here.
This is actually huge. The fact that he put a point on the board is also a move towards more faith in himself. It's showing that he's not going to get 3-0'd like last time. It's a marked improvement from the last time he did this matchup. This very well could be the revenge story that we were thinking. It was obvious that he put Diligent back in the tank. You know, Diligent had to pause there. We saw his thinking cap come back on. Let's see if Monkey God can keep up the pressure in this next round.
Yep, see what happens. Pre-bands locked in again. Tian Lang, really no surprise there. Ragdoll, yes. Just, yes.
Just everybody's keeping up with that bit.
Yep, just, all right.
Do you think he has all 5 monkeys?
Still on that, the Sekhmet first. I actually thought he was going to opt to not lock in a Sekhmet. Yeah, that's interesting.
I'm surprised at how little respect is being given to the wedge in these games, actually. We're seeing more play from him than we have in any games prior. Here comes the Light Ivor again, I guess. I would bet the Light Ivor is coming back now that it's on the table.
But
could
does
also see him do fast?
If we're guessing it, so is Monkey God though. Juno.
What's with the?
I don't know.
Why the Juno here? You know, it's like that's the thing. Is it? There's nothing being presented that is really like you need the Juno for.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe she's just a fast strip. Maybe that's all you need it to be. But like bringing that Miles again would have been pretty cool there.
I mean, so Diligent wraps up his draft with a Masha, and then Masha just gets banned out again.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, Monkey God
taking the
sniping out
Masha,
making him think.
I like
bit.
that.
Could do Miles and get it banned here still if you wanted to take your 4.
This is.
He's really considering.
Whatever this is though, I think it's banned. It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. I think 5th pick's banned right now.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I think he's very okay with going into these 4.
And oh, that's actually pretty dope. That is actually a pretty cool pick, and it may
because
actually not get banned. Oh, it does get banned. All right.
Yeah, it still got banned. I was like, there's potential that he doesn't ban out the Abelio, knowing he has the Chung Pung. Exactly.
Yeah, you got the Chung Pung, you got the Sekhmet. Mm-hmm. I'm with you. That we'll see if that comes back to bite him. That could have been a slight overestimation on the Abelio, but I do think it was important to ban out the Douglas, though, regardless.
Definitely. See what happens with Sekhmet. Sekhmet looking to stay consistent. Does get resisted,
she's
though.
Failing to stay consistent, Stoic. We're trying to correct her record, man. Oh my god, the Masha went off!
Absolutely deleted. Diligent again. Getting, on the back foot immediately in these matches is really, really rough. And it was units like Miles that was able to help him claw his way back out of these things. But this is looking really good for Monkey already.
My dude, my homie, my guy. That was awesome. What a start. And I loved his reaction,
great stat
too.
for Monkey.
Yeah, Monkey God had the same reaction we did when that Masha proc. That was gold. Oh, I'd love to see a zoom in on him in the highlight reel or something. That'd be great. It's definitely not over, but Masha needs to be dispatched before the skill 2 can be used to kill
I was
someone.
actually hoping that he would aim that provoke on top of the Wool Young and not putting that provoke onto the Chung Pung. Nice little return there. He's got to kill units, man. That is a desperation skill too, and it worked out for him with a nice stun going on top of the Wool Young here.
Oh, yeah, he can't target Masha with that because he literally can't land anything against her with the glancing. Saves the skill 2. Wow, respecting the anti-crit. I would have gone for that just because, I mean, Masha's Masha, you know?
What is happening? These despair stuns coming out of this Juno are actually insane, though.
The Monkey God started off so strong, but it is slowly losing. He's slowly losing favor. Don't even tap it. Let it die on its upkeep. That's the way to do it. Yes. Yeah, there you go. That's exactly what Diligent had in mind.
It's a nice little additional turn, but it's not to worry about that. Holy cow. You know, you really can't calculate that kind of stuff, though. Like, honestly, I would have given this to Monkey God if it wasn't for all the despair stuns Diligent was pulling off with the Juno. By the grace of God, Juno is the unit that's locking this down.
I got to give it to him. You know, I was a Juno doubter at the start. You know, and we saw it and we were like, man, that's a little early. He's not really presenting a lot. But in this case, the Juno wasn't necessarily there to cleanse. She was there to aggress. She was like, I am going to strip the immunity and I'm going to stun you. And boy, did she do it.
It was so when Juno did that emergency skill 2, it came out and it despaired something, and it was the correct unit, despair stunning the Wool Young, who had a Muse up, going to be healing up the team, or cleanse healing up the team. Yeah. Very, very good skill to have there, and he got a very lucky despair stun on a panic skill 2.
He did, and
then after that, just Juno went wild with despair stuns.
It also stripped the immunity off the Masha and got the dot on. That killed it on its upkeep. So that was pretty great too. So it served double whammy. I think it was slight desperation, but I actually think what it was just perceived value. He's like, I got to get that immunity off the Masha anyway, so I'm going to get some tangential benefits if I use skill 2 here. You know, I think it was very calculated.
So there's the Sekhmet take coming from Diligent. Takes this unit away. I love it when Diligent has this Water Ryu more. This is an excellent unit. Big fan of this. Tian Lang is going to be hitting the field now. This is a unit that Monkey doesn't want to have to deal with. Juno, he's looking at taking himself, though. So after losing the Sekhmet, he's going to be taking a Juno away from Diligent.
He's like, ain't no way you're going to catch me losing to that Juno again. No way. And a Tableau, just a raw Tableau.
And a Tableau. Yeah, but a Tableau Jamire. Monkey God wrapping up his draft with the Jamire would synergize really well with what he has already.
Mm-hmm. He could do that. He absolutely could. The Tian Lang really likes the Juno too. Likes the attack
like the
bar
Masha
game.
Still. This could be a lot of things. Just don't be a ragdoll.
Just don't be a ragdoll. TM. Stoic 2023, man. Oh my word. Oh, that is actually so cool. I actually really like the bra. You just got to get rid of Tian Lang ? Kinda. I don't know, man. What would you take out? There's some good.
I think you get rid of the Tian Lang. Tian Lang's crazy volatility. I think Sekhmet's very good. So no matter what, the speed lead's coming through for Diligent. Diligent wants that turn 1. So Sekhmet is going to get the ban out. Praha is going to get the ban out. 28 speed versus a 33. I got to say, Diligent should take turn 1.
There was a lot of respect thrown at that Sekhmet in that pick ban phase. Holy what? Look at the
damage on that Tableau.
The damage on the Tableau. The Nem trap?
Doesn't cleanse. I was wrong. It's just a heal. I don't know why I thought it cleansed with the Muse.
That was it's a very squishy Tableau.
Yeah, skill 2 coming out there, getting a little bit of value for sure. Looking for a defense break on Juno.
Dude. No, the nemesis. The sheer amount of nemesis on this Tableau is crazy, but it's like, dude, I don't know if that's what was needed. The Nem Tableau was cute, but I don't think it's quite enough.
This is it. This is a 2-1. This is match point for Diligent right here.
This is it.
Yeah, Monkey God's got to do absolutely everything he can.
And
no way, his turn is going to get cut short right here. No grand line for Monkey. Diligent shuts him down.
Wow, Diligent with a strong 3-1